Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to begin our very first project. So all we need to do is tap New Project, and it's going to show us videos, photos, and live photos. This is the different options on our camera that we can pull all of our assets from. Now we also have Recents, which will show us another way of looking at our folders. And then we also have Library. If we tap on Library, we can see a library of all of the different assets inside of Capcut, and it's very robust. So you could see things like trending, and it'll show you all of the most popular trending assets. Some of them are pro features, some of them are not, like this really cool digital asset. It's great for bloopers. But so then you have different green screen options, different backgrounds, different intro and ends, and they're always being updated. So there's so many, and if you like them, what you can do is you can actually go ahead and favorite them, and then they'll show up later in your favorites. You can also go ahead and import those as well. Transitions, again, you have all these fun different transitions that you can choose from. There's so many different transitions. It's honestly amazing, and it's so much above what you would get straight out of Premiere or After Effects or any of these programs. It's amazing what you're able to do here. Scenery, different backgrounds. You know, you can go ahead and get different stock images directly from Capcut. There is a copyright infringement, so it's basically just saying don't export materials without editing them on Capcut. So you should basically be using all of this inside of Capcut, not bringing it to another editor and editing it with them. Then we have Atmosphere, which has all kinds of different like abstract. I'm not sure atmosphere is the correct word. I definitely wouldn't call it atmosphere, but kind of just abstract backgrounds. And then lastly, we have Life, which is gonna be more stock video. I don't typically use these things, but it is cool to be able to find certain clips if you needed something to be an example. It's free, it's right there. It's kind of insane. But so what we wanna do is we want to import our own video clips. So I'm gonna scroll down. We recently went to a concert, so let's just go ahead and import one of our video clips. So I'm gonna show you there's two different ways to import video clips. One is to tap on it, and then you have this option to either add, or you can also trim the clip. And when you press trim, you'll get two handlebars that you can slide around, allowing you to edit the in and out points. So where it begins, maybe you only want this much, and then when you're happy, you can go ahead and press the check mark. And then you can continue to go ahead and add more, or you can just go ahead and add it directly to the clip, and then you'll be in the main editor. So now I have all these different options down here, but if I go ahead and click on the footage, I actually have different options to apply directly to the footage. So I can split it, which means if I have, wherever my playhead is, this white line, if I press split, it'll trim the video, and now I have this little 6.6 second clip, or I also have this as well. And so then I can just delete that. And that's my favorite way to trim things. If I go ahead and select on it, I can also adjust the speed. So I can just go ahead and make it 2 times faster, 5 times, anywhere in between. I can even slow it down, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But what I wanna show you is another way to import things as well. So real quick, what I can do is I can click this plus button, and it'll take me back to the video, photo, and live photo screen. And the way that I personally like to edit is I like to find the very beginning of my footage, and so it's kind of in chronological order. The first video that you took is gonna be at the bottom. So I'll select that, and then I'll just start bringing them all in. And this is just how I personally prefer to do it. But when I show you this, try them both out for yourself and see what you like doing. So I just added 23 clips real quick. And so now this one's not the right format, so I can just delete it. But so now what I like to do is I will just try to scrub through and find the best clips, and then I will just split it and delete the rest. I think this is a lot faster than trimming up my playheads. So now I can just come in here, split, delete it, trim it to make it a second. But that is basically the workflow that I prefer than to look at each clip and find the selection. It's the same thing, but at least I have them all in here and I can scrub through them first. And I think that's just a little bit easier. Personal preference, do what you will with it.